All right, so find the center of the circle that passes through these 3 points. So 2 and 10, 10 and 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and negative 6 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, so we are looking for center of these that kind of like around here-ish, probably. Okay, but the point is that it's going to be equidistant from these 3 points, right? If it's the center of the circle, it have to be equidistant from these points. So how do I find it? I have to get the equation of the perpendicular bisector of this line, this segment, and perpendicular bisector of this segment, and get a system equation of those two to find the intersection. Okay, so let's get the slope of this line so that I can get the slope of this, and using a point of the midpoint of these two to get equation of this line. Let's start with that. Okay, so this one is 2 and 10, and this one is 10 and 6. So the slope is x went up by 8 and y went down by 4. So the slope is negative 1/2. So the slope of this have to be 2. Okay, now the coordinate of this midpoint is 12 divided by 2. It's 6, and 16 divided by 2 is 8. And does that look right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and right about there. Okay, so 6, 8. So this equation have to have y equal 2x plus b, and have to go through this point. So let's plug this into there, and then you get 8 equal 2 times 6 plus b. 8 equal 12 plus b. B have to be minus 4. Okay, so this equation is y equal 2x minus 4. Okay, and now let's do this one. So the slope of this one, this coordinate was negative 6 and negative 6. Okay, so the x went up from 6 to 2, so that's 8. And y went up from negative 6 to 10, so that's 16. So that is 2. So the slope of this line should be minus 1/2. Okay, now the midpoint of these 2 points should be this plus this is minus 4 divided by 2, so minus 2. And 6 to 10, that's 4 divided by 2, so that's 2, and that looks about right. Wow, my rough handwriting is pretty good. All right, so this is y equal negative 1/2 x plus b, that have to go through this point. So 2 equal negative 1/2 times negative 2 plus b. So this is going to be 1, so b have to be 1, right? 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. And look at the line that I drew, it's almost going through 1. Okay, so the equation of this line is y equal negative 1/2 x plus 1. Okay, now to get this coordinate, you have to solve the system of equation between these two equations. Okay, so the system, now when you're solving the system, I want you to write this. I want you to write those two equations you're solving. That helps you get organized in your note and see what you're doing, and it helps me grading because I see what you're doing. So y equal 2x minus 4, and y equal negative 1/2 x plus 1. And we notice actually these lines are perpendicular to each other. Look at that. Oh, because these two lines are perpendicular. Anyway, so these are both already in y equal, so just set them equal. 2x minus 4 is minus 1/2 x plus 1. So you add this to this, and then you get the 2, 4, 5, x equal 1 plus 4, which is 5. So x is 5 times 2 over 5, which is 2. And I plug like this one, because 2 will give you minus 1 plus 1, y equals 0. I don't think that's right. x equal 2. The center's over here, so I got that one wrong. All right, so this line, the perpendicular line, is kind of like this. Okay, and like that. So it's supposed to be here. So the coordinate, okay, so you can really rely on your diagram. I thought, oh, because you know why? Because these are not squares but rectangles. So for this graph, it looks like a perpendicular, but in reality, this is perpendicular. That's why. On the test, I will give you a coordinate that is a square, not rectangle. I put a wrong coordinate in this packet. Coordinate plane, I mean. So the point is 2 and 0, right? Yeah. I got 0 by plugging in x equal 2 into this. So y equal minus 1/2 times 2 plus 1, which is 1 minus 1 plus 1 equals 0. Okay? So that's the intersection, which is center of the circle.